Kevin with lazypondfarm here again. Today I'm going to show y'all a little bit about how we hatch our quail. All I'm using is this cheap little giant incubator. I've added a fan to it so that it's got circulated air. I've got my turner in the incubator, and I've got a cheap Walmart thermometer, and it also measures humidity. So I get everything set up and let it run for usually about 3-4 days and make sure that I'm maintaining a good temperature and humidity. This thermometer I'm using, it's hard to see, but it records temperature and humidity over a set time. So the reason that temperature drop of 97 shows is from where I had it open, adding some water, because you see I also have a little bit lower than what I want humidity. I keep my humidity for the 14 days while these Caturnix are being turned. I keep the humidity between 45 and 55. After 14 days of turning, I pull the eggs and put them in another incubator until they hatch. That incubator I usually try and keep also at 99 or 100 degrees, but I keep the humidity a little higher, try and keep it between 50 and 55. So this incubator's been sitting for, like I said, about 3 days, trying to maintain that 99 or 100 temperature and humidity around 45 to 55. So since it's been holding pretty steady, I'll go ahead and put these eggs in. I keep my incubator in a place that it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, so it kind of keeps a pretty steady temperature. I pull my eggs straight from the coop. I do not wash them. I just kind of put them in a Tupperware container, and that's where they stay until I'm ready to load the incubator. And I'll turn the eggs, move them around a little bit so they're not sitting steady. I'm placing my eggs point down. Actually got some Celadon eggs in here that I'm hoping will hatch out. I check my temperature and humidity usually in the morning before I go to work, when I get home from work, and before I go to bed. And if at any time my humidity dips below 45, 44, I'll go ahead and top off the containers I have with water in there. So I've got eggs hatching left and right. Today is hatch day. I had a second incubator set up with temperature and humidity right so that I could transfer eggs over and not leave them in the rails like this. That incubator was low enough that the kids could get to it, and after I got it set up just right, it got unplugged. So I had to leave these eggs in here in the rails. So what I plan to do is remove chicks every few hours. I'll probably do it first thing in the morning, maybe midday, and in the evening, so they're not disturbing the rest of these eggs too much. Or you see there's one hatching right there. Anyways, just wanted to show them in here hatching out. I have a lot hatching at the same time. There's 60 eggs in here, so I've got 2 in the other incubator I pulled this morning that hatched last night, and looks like about 5 in here. You can't see them all where I'm sitting, but have 5 of them in here running around already. Looking like it's going to be a good hatch. After the midday pull, we're up to 11 chicks in this incubator. There's still a bunch zipping their eggs open in the top one. So far we've got 6 Texas A&M and 5 Caternix running around in here. About to get their food and water. Usually don't let them go more than 4 or 5 hours after being born without access to food and water. Hope you guys enjoyed watching how we incubate and hatch our quail. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see some of our other content. This is Kevin with Lazy Pond Farm, signing off.